Yeah, students, very good morning. Today we are going to discuss about Internet of Things, and that is especially in that modify OSI model. What is OSI? That is, we all very well known about open system interconnection. So in this OSI, we have seven layers. We are aware about that. There are the seven layers, which is very much important in the network purpose. Okay, now we are going to discuss in detail about Internet of Things, how it is modified OSI model and for what purpose it is modified, and what are the constraint it is based upon what constraint it is modified. Okay, so these things we are going to analyze in detail in this session. And design principles for connected devices, there must be a, specified protocol rule followed at each layer level of data transfer between connected devices. Yes, obviously, in the open system interconnection OSI 7 layers, it must be a specified protocols. We all know what are the 7 layers, that is application presentation up to that is network transport. So we have several layers. In each and every layer we have certain rules and regulation of data transfer, right? For IoT as well as M2M communication, yes, we discussed what is M2M. Without internet we can make the machine to machine communication. Main purpose is monitoring and control. Also with the internet user, with the usage of internet, it will be connected in the industry. Also there should be some principles for data transfer. IoT or M2M device data transfer to the data meant for communication to an application, service or process. Data also refers to data received by a device for its monitoring or for actions at actuator in it. Okay, so this is how the design principles is being enabled in the IoT M2M systems. And IoT M2M systems, the layers, we could see that these are the layers. Okay, so some OSI layers, some modification may be done in the forthcoming slides. Those here the layer, what is meant by layer here? It is a stage during set of actions. So these are the step by step stage, we can say. So the stage during step of actions. Physical layer refers to a layer, a transmitting node, receiving node for data bits. And it's the lowest layer that uses physical system for transmission like Wi-Fi LAN. Yes, the name itself, we can come to the purpose of this layer, that is physical layer, physically connected. Okay, so here physical systems for transmission is set as a Wi-Fi LAN. So this is the first layer and it is connected with the source obviously. An application layer, here also we can identify about this application. So application in the sense layers for transmitting receiving data of an application, that is the destination site, right? And coming to the domain, a set of softwares having specific application capabilities. So these are the softwares which will transfer or whatever maybe. So that is special applications and capability that is having, that is the domain. And coming to gateway, what is gateway? We all aware, software for connecting two applications layers, one at sender and other at the receiver. So that is known as the gateway. And what is internet protocol? Here we are using the internet protocol IPv6 or either IPv6 either or IPv4. That is internet protocol version 4 and version 6. Okay, so this is how the OSI IoT M2M system layers are being executed in this system. So here layer, physical layer, application layer, domain, gateway, internet protocol. So coming to the next slide, modified OSI model for the IoT M2M system, how it is modified. So we already know the general conceptual framework of IoT system. We have some formulas, that is gather plus enrich plus stream plus that is manage, acquire and organize analysis equal to IoT application service. So this is some rules behind the IoT application services, that is gather in addition with the enrich, in addition with the stream, in addition with manage, acquire, organize, analyze, we will get the IoT application and services. Okay, now we mentioned the OSI 7 layers and how it could be modified here based upon these formulas. So layer 1, that is physical layer, layer 2 data link, layer 3 network, layer 4 transport, layer 5 session, layer 6 presentation, layer 7 it is application. So these are the 7 OSI and that is open system interconnection layers. Now coming to a physical layer, what the purpose of physical layer? Physical come data link, it will do the process. Data link, data adaptation, network, it will do the networking process, and transport, it will move, that is transportation, and presentation session, both the layers will join together and it will do the application support, and finally the application layer, it will do the application process. Now we are having the formula already mentioned, the IoT application services. So here the gathering data, it will be done by physical layer and data link layer. Whatever the data we gather, that should be enriched, then it will be streamed by the transport and network. After that, for the application support, what it managing, acquiring, organize and analyze, and finally it coming to the IoT application services. So this is how the modified OSI for the IoT as well as the M2M system proceeding. Okay, so here what we have discussed: gather, enrich, stream, and manage, acquire, organize, analyze. So these seven constraints are the very much important in this modified OSI layer model. So we'll discuss again from the beginning, that is what is IoT and what is M2M. We already have the glance as well as the modified OSI model. For what purpose we are modifying the OSI model in the previous one? For our ease of convenient and to connect the more devices with the help of the IoT, as well as it will be utilized in the M2M system. So we are following some design principles and connected devices. So we already had a glimpse about this slide, and also IoT M2M system layers. So what is meant by layer and what the use of the physical layer, application layer here especially, and what type of domain it is used, and what is domains first, and gateway as well as the internet protocol. What is the purpose of gateway and internet protocol in with respect to the IoT M2M system layers. And modified OSI, so we have the formula, that is the key terms, that is gather, enrich, stream, manage, acquire, organize and analyze. So you with the help of this key term, we can modify the already existing layer, open system interconnection layer, with the help of these key terms, and we can get the modified OSI model for the IoT and M2M system. Thank you for your passion listening up to this end of this class.